Good day everyone, welcome back to the channel, and as promised, here is my review video of the Trumpeter KV-1. Now this KV-1 is special in particular because it has become an iconic tank in the Red Army. Its nickname is Bezposhadni in Russian, sorry if I butchered the pronunciation, but in English it roughly translates to merciless. Now let's start with the features. So here on the sides of the turret, we have some art. As you can see, this would depict the KV-1 and it's supposedly blasting the dictator. Here on top, we have the name of the tank. Down here, let's see if that can zoom in. Down here, we can see the names of the poets and artists who have visited and adorned this tank. And here on the side would be the poem that was written for this particular KV-1. Now, I wouldn't get into too much detail about the poem. I will leave the English translation down on the down in the description. On the other side, however, we can see some shapes here which would depict kill markings. And the record of this tank is quite impressive. However, I wouldn't go into too much detail again about that. I just leave the fun facts in the description below. So moving on to the kit detailing itself, it came together quite nicely, and as I showed in the previous video, I used the individual link and link tracks, which came together quite well. As you can see, replicates the sag and it fits perfectly on the return rollers. So this part was weathered using pigments and some tea grounds. As you can see, some of it are falling off, but it's okay since most of it are loose parts on the bottom side of the track. As you can see there. Next we have the front part, and as you can see, Trumpeter added a clear part for the headlight of the tank, which gives it a nice detail. I first painted the interior silver or chrome silver of Tamiya and then just popped in the clear part so that it looks authentic enough. And as you can see, the tow cables right here, all of them are made from brass wire, which adds significant amount of detail, and it avoids that kind of effect you get with simple strings wherein it would fray from at times. Around the back, let's turn the turret a little. Around the back you can see the engine deck, pretty much weathered it. As you can see, there's a slight discoloration when I move it against the light. Weathered this using pigments as well as oil. So also, as you can see here, see if that zooms in. As you can see here in this part, there are weld marks that are finely detailed, as well as these intake covers, which are also very well detailed. It's also a cable right here. And the extra track links on the sides. And also at the back, there's another clear part that Trumpeter provided for the tail lights. And here's the rear of the vehicle, pretty much dirty also. Some streaking around here. And the exhaust, which I also weathered with pigments. So coming around to the turret, the top of the turret, we can see that the weld marks are also finely detailed. There are some bolt marks over there. As you can see, they are slightly highlighted with the oil paints I used, also here and here. Some of the bolts on the cover, the turret, as you can see there. And the weld marks on the sides and the front. Also on the hull itself, there are more weld marks which give it very, very good detail. Now, what do I think about this kit? It is absolutely amazing. Hands down, to the details, to the build, everything fit in quite perfectly. And I would like to applaud Trumpeter for their option of the link and link tracks. See, the Trumpeter kits, the KV-1 kits, come with both the rubber band and also these link and link tracks. And I highly recommend using the link tracks as they replicate that sag, which would give it an authentic look wherein the KV-1 is just at rest or on standby. And this particular kit would in itself be a piece of history as it depicts an iconic KV-1. However, one thing to note is that the KV-1, this KV-1 Bezposhadni, sported its name here on top of this armored plating. Unfortunately, Trumpeter only provided decals for the sides of the turret. So if you will do this more accurately, you would have to find a decal with this particular name and put it on top. Unless, of course, you get two of these kits and salvage the name, place it here, and mark the other KV-1 as a random KV-1. So overall, this is a very good kit to build. It's simple enough and highly detailed. The surface details are quite amazing, and it turned out to be a very great kit. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a thumbs up. But if you didn't, leave a thumbs down. And also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please do, as it will help this channel grow a lot. And it would also update and notify you for new content. And as always, keep safe and keep on modeling. See you on the next video, guys. Goodbye.